hands that will lift you and help you up. Trust the hands that will.
We are here today for an episode of the Golden Years podcast with the Trusted Hands team. We have our COO, Jeff, here in the room with us. We also have Dee, who is our community engagement coordinator. We also have Nurse Janae here with us today, and then myself, Monique, CEO. And let's talk today. Let's dive straight in and let's talk about the growing demand for in-home care with our aging population.
So I'll start there. Right now there's 9.7 million folks that are actually in the healthcare industry, just in general across the U.S., which are a lot of people. However, our aging population, our elderly, folks are still growing well beyond, the number of people that we have to assist them, right? And so, though there's a 21% of increase of caregivers that is to happen in the next 3 years, it's not always enough. What's usually best is to, have your loved one in home, right? Keeping the social life going, versus being in, let's say, an assisted living facility or a nursing home, where the stats are just unbelievable, quite frankly. I mean, you're looking at, one caregiver to approximately 20 to 30 clients. There's just no way to really, keep up with those individuals, where they still have a social life, where they feel cared about, right? Those types of things. Well, Trusted Hands, the fact that we go into homes, we work with each and every one of our clients on an individual basis, for the customized needs that they have, right, is super helpful. So I think, as we grow, we want to continue on with the care that we offer in this sort of realm, right, the home care, agency realm, and that's truly what we're about, is caring first.
And that's a great segue, Jeff, when we talk about going into patients' homes. Nurse Janae, talk to us a little bit about when you go into a patient's home to see them, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for what is their day-to-day life like. I want to know what they need as far as care so that we can continue to give continuity of care from the hospital and from the healthcare provider team that they're seeing on a regular. We want to come in and make sure that they're comfortable, that we place a right care provider in their home that's personality-wise is a match, and that we also just continue to assist them with being mobile and being active in their everyday lives, is to kind of, carry on what Jeff was saying, that people at home live a lot longer at home than they do in the nursing home. Absolutely. Because they're at home. Most people aren't comfortable.
Are you able to develop a care plan when you're in a patient's home?
Yes, we can just customize a care plan that's based on that patient and their needs, the client and their needs. And we will customize that and tailor it to whatever they need at home. That's based on whatever they're asking us for, as far as meal preparation, getting their care done, as far as bathing, as far as medication reminders, those type of things, light housekeeping. We will offer all those things, as well as we also can offer the companionship and sitter services as well. So yes, we can offer the care plan that's just based on that particular client.
Awesome. I really like that we have a customized care plan that we not only have for our patients, but also it's a checklist or a check off, if you will, for the care providers, the caregivers, the home health aides, the certified nursing assistants that we do send into the homes, so that from that customized list, they can walk in knowing exactly what it is that a patient's family, a patient's POA, has designed strictly for them, so that we are able to help them thrive day to day in their home.
That's really good. I think for me, being out in the community and meeting different seniors, they still have a fire and a zeal for life. So we want to come in and provide an extra set of hands that creates that life like they want to see it. It may progress, it may decline, but whatever it does, we're in the home to go up and down with them as they go up and down. And it gives them a desire, it gives them an excitement. Oh, I can do this or I can do that. And at this stage of life, as a golden, getting to your golden years, it should be a point where it's golden. So it should be a point where you can say, I can accomplish this, I can accomplish this. And unless you are in the home with them on a day-to-day basis, you'll never really get to see that. So
Yeah.
I love what we do.
Very good point. So with that, Trusted Hands continues to try and be the choice, for any senior, any family that has a senior. Look, we're in, many of us that are in the generation that I'm in, right, which is also known as the sandwich generation, right, where we're handling, young kids, but we're also handling our parents, perhaps even your grandparents for that matter. It can be tough at times. However, there's always someone to look forward to, like Trusted Hands Senior Care, where you have someone that can come into your home, work with the client, again, individually and have that personal relationship, and it's huge. And that's something that we take good pride in, with Trusted Hands Senior Care.
Trust the hands that will guide you, hold you. Trust the hands that will lift you and help you